I will not punish your daughters when they play the whore, nor your brides when they commit adultery.
That's why all these women are running behind her, right? That reason. The Lord's not punishing. He's allowing her to be on a platform to where everybody can see her and you be a laughing stock. You brought this upon yourselves. And we should take this as a learning mechanism to see, why don't we do better? Because how many times have we seen this happen with the Black and Hispanic households, right? Where the man does whatever he wants to do, and now the women are out of control. Now you want to cry about what this woman does. This woman does, right? You brought this upon yourself.
So y'all gave me something today. I have to work on me. But I'm not lost anymore.
She sits upon the waters on a scarlet colored beast. The wine of fornication, yeah, for everyone to drink. Harlot of abomination, blood of martyrs on the street. Golden cup has run its over, fill her double to defeat. Though they be of one mind, it's destruction to the kings. Making war with the lamb, but the lion is the sheep. When the chariots are overhead, it's running in hysteria. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords is coming to America.
Shalom, 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 family. First and foremost, I have to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto the Most High God, Yahweh. Of course, I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother Ariala of Sakari, and I am excited to present to you, the nation of Israel, the official Hebrew Israelite Bible. Now, this has been the culmination of 4 long years of hard work, and it is available for purchase at hibofficialzion.com. Get yours today.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'm going to say call hello Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai, man. We're going to jump straight into it, man. While we out here, bro, let's talk about something you niggas care about, right? Because y'all obviously don't care about the Bible. Let's talk about the Cardi B. Let's talk about the Offset issue, right? Right? About how you have all these women running behind Cardi B talking about, yeah, you go, sis. Yeah, get him back, right? Get with another man while you're pregnant with his child, right? That's how all these women are running behind him on social media. Running behind her on social media. This is disgusting. That's right. Everything that's happening with what he's done and what she's done is disgusting. So I want to talk about this, the real reason why that's happening. What's up? What you got? Not yet. Give me this.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 14 in the ESV. I will not punish your daughters when they play the whore, nor your brides when they commit adultery. For the men themselves go aside with prostitutes.
What?
With prostitutes.
And that's what we've been doing, just like our brothers and sisters. But speaking of Offset right now, right? They've been separated onto whores, right? You've been dealing with all these women. You haven't taken them as a wife. You haven't tried to do anything. What do you just smash them and move on with your life? Offset isn't doing anything for our sisters. He's just smashing them. And you're wondering why this is happening. You wonder why now you're a laughingstock amongst all these people, right? Now somebody's dealing with your chick on the internet and everybody's now behind her. The Lord is allowing that to happen because you separated yourselves with prostitutes. Keep going.
For the men themselves go aside with prostitutes and sacrifice with cult prostitutes.
What?
And sacrifice with cult prostitutes.
Cult prostitutes is where you get something like the asterisk pole. That's where the ancient strip clubs come from, right? That's where you get those. That's where you get that pole where people worship around. That back in the day, that's where you get that from. And where the rappers be at all the time and rap about being at Magic City and various other B-Live, Magic City, B-Live, all these various strip clubs, right? And you wonder why this is happening. And it's not just Offset, it's all of our people. We love that. That's why this is happening. That's why all these women are, read that from the top actually. Verse 14. Go ahead.
Verse 14. I will not punish your daughters when they play the whore.
That's why this is happening. That's why all these women are running behind her. That is a crazy thing to me. Like, the Bible is such a true and emphatic book. Give me Leviticus 20, right? So let's get into something. Let's go into the whole matter, right? Give us Leviticus 20, verse 10. Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10. And the man that committed adultery adultery from? A woman's lying with another man outside of her marriage, and a man laying with another man's wife, right? Give me Exodus 21 verse 10. That's knowing what adultery is, right? We're gonna bring this full circle.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 10. And if he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, shall he not diminish?
So what we see in the Bible, it's okay to take another wife. It's okay to have multiple women, but you have to take care of them. You have to take them as your wife, right? So when we see things like what's going on with Offset and Cardi B, you brought this upon yourself. You didn't go the route to try to take these women as wives. You want to smash them and move on with your life like there wasn't going to be any recompense from it.
That's right.
And now your recompense is your woman out here smashing another man while she's pregnant with your child. That's what that looks like.
I will not punish your daughters when they play the whore, nor your brides when they commit adultery.
The Lord's not punishing. He's allowing her to be on a platform to where everybody can see her and you be a laughing stock. You brought this upon yourselves, and we should take this as a learning mechanism to see why don't we do better? Because how many times have we seen this happen with the Black and Hispanic households, right? Where the man does whatever he wants to do, and now the women are out of control. And now you want to cry about what this woman does, right? You brought this upon yourself. Go up to verse 1. You got a precept? Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. For a fire is kindled in my anger. It shall burn into the lowest hell. It shall consume the earth with their increase and set on fire the foundations of the mountain.
So watch this, right? That's talking about us moving the Lord to anger. And that's actually important to what we were talking about on Hosea chapter 4. Let's read Hosea chapter 4 and let's see if that goes with that. Watch it.
This is Hosea chapter 4 from the top. Hear the word of the Lord, O children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
The Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. This happened before when we were in our transgression. It's also happening now while we're in this massive amount of transgression. Our people hate God. They have no knowledge of God. They think they know things, and at the end of the day, they don't know nothing. That's why our grandmothers have us believing in a Trinity. That's why our grandmothers and grandfathers think we're in the new covenant. That's why our grandfathers and grandmothers think that salvation is open for everybody. They think a virgin birth is in the Bible. All these type of ideologies, that's not there. Y'all don't know nothing. Keep going.
There is no faithfulness or steadfast love.
There's no faithfulness and steadfast love. That's the point of this. Since we're not faithful to God being his wife and his chaste virgin, like how Paul talks about in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, that's why our women are not faithful to us. We are the reason for our women being the way they are. We have to stop it. Oh, these women. The reason why our women are out of control is because you niggas are out of control. Until we get right, they're going to continue to do whatsoever and get with white men. Right? Until we change and stand up like men, we are going to be at the bottom, and our women are going to be chasing after these other nations. You know why? Because these other nations have power. And the only reason, give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 1 real fast. Right? 28 verse 1. Right? Let's get this real quick. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And this shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice.
Hey, brother and sister, man, y'all believe in God? How do we show God we love him?
Right? Bring it up.
How do we show God we love him? By our actions? That's the correct answer. By your actions. But what are those actions, sister?
Bring it up.
Let's go into those actions. Hold this. We're coming back to. Oh, yeah, 1 John? Yes.
The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Do what?
Keep my commandments.
So if you love God, you have to keep his commandments. Those are the actions.
Right.
That's what Christ said. The Messiah we said we believe in. So give me James chapter 1. You stay where you are. We're coming back to that. Give me James chapter 1. Let me show you something. Right? Hopefully I remember where this is. James It might be there. 22. No, give me 27. 127.
James chapter 1 and verse 27.
See my brother with the true religion shirt on. Let me show you true religion.
Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
Keep himself what?
Unspotted from the world.
You have to keep yourself unspotted from the world. What does the world teach you? It's okay to get over on your brothers and sisters. It's okay to do X, Y, and Z. Just say you believe in God. That guy, wait, hold it, there it is. That guy right there, Caesar Borgia. Get that on camera, Chaz. Get that on camera. Right, this guy. That's what the world teaches you. That guy tells you it's okay. It's okay to believe in a virgin birth. It's okay to believe salvation for everybody. It's okay to do whatever you want. God's commandments don't matter no more. That's what that guy says. And what does that do? Put a spot on you. Right. Go back to that James 1 and 27 real fast. Right? We want to talk about pure religion. Right? Religion going into worship and veneration of your God.
Right. James chapter 1 and verse 27. Pure religion and undefiled before Yahweh and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
So what?
Unspotted from the world.
We need to be unspotted from the world.
Right.
This is walking, give me Matthew 5 and 48. This is walking in that perfection. Christians will tell you, oh, I can't be perfect. Only one person is perfect, even though there's various places in the Bible where people were perfect and perfected. Right? Even in the beginning, you see in Genesis chapter 17 how the part of the covenant is for us to walk perfect with the Lord.
Right.
So we can't say perfection is unattainable, especially when the Messiah, who we say we believe in, says for us to be perfect.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
Be ye perfect like your Father in heaven is perfect. That's not a hard thing. People are like, oh, you can't do that. But y'all don't understand what perfection is. Give me 1 Kings 8:61. Let's see what perfection is. Right? Because people think perfection means you'll never make a mistake. That's not perfection. Perfection means you're whole and complete. And we've never been that. Ever since chattel slavery, we've never been whole and complete. Ever since the black codes, the Jim Crow laws, we've never been perfected. Because what did we learn? What the slave master taught you. What did the slave master teach you? Nicene Creed Christianity. That's where all them ideologies come from.
1 Kings chapter 8 and verse 61. Let your heart therefore be perfect with the Lord our God, to walk in his statutes and to keep his commandments.
Do what?
To walk in his statutes.
To walk in his statutes and what?
And to keep his commandments, as at this day.
As at this day for our good. That's what perfection is. That's what makes you whole and complete. We did, bro, everybody up here, right, can attest to this. When you finally started keeping the commandments, you start to really understand life. Why things are the way they are. Why we're at the bottom. How to get back to the top. Showing us that we've never really tried this. We've never been whole and complete. We've never tried that. We've tried being Muslims. We tried being Black Panthers. We tried Marcus Garvey. We tried Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. None of that has ever perfected us. But you know what will? The Logos, the Word. This is what perfects you.
Psalms chapter 19 verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
It's what?
Is perfect. Converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure.
It's what?
Is sure.
It's sure. We can count on this. We can count on this God. We see when Paul says in first, where you at? Come back to this. We see in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21, prove all things. And the other translation really renders it a little bit better. It means test all things. We can test this God and see that it's true. This guy said we was gonna go into captivity, right? And he made damn sure it happened. Hey, brother, man. Brothers right here, bro. Y'all believe in God? Right, let me have a conversation with y'all real fast. Y'all got time. It's Saturday. Y'all ain't got nothing to do, bro. Let me show you something, right? Bro, why didn't they tell us we was Jews? Why didn't nobody tell us we was the true Jews? Right? Oh, you want to step away from that? What's the problem with that? Right? give me Acts chapter 13 and 1, right? Because all of our life, we've been calling each other's niggas, and people call us niggas, right? Watch this. Let me show you something about a Jew in the Bible.
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. That they were in the church that was at Antioch, certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simon, that was called nigger.
Called what?
Called nigger.
That's a Jew in the Bible called nigger, right? So if he's called nigger, and what is his dad gonna look like? Y'all are so-called black men, right? Your dad looks like what? Looks like what? He's the same color as you, and his dad's the same color as him, and his dad's the same color as him. Let you know what? He's not the only one that's black. The rest of them is black. We are the true Jews, bro. Watch it. Hold on. Give me Isaiah 42:22, right? Let me show you something else, bro. Let me show you something else. Why do we fill the jail cells? Why do we fill the jail cells? We what? We bad people. Come on, man. That can't be that, bro. You know about the 13th Amendment? You heard about that? Hold on, let me show you one thing before you go. One thing, read it.
Amen. Isaiah chapter 42 verse 2. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard.
42:22? Oh, 42:22.
Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them sold in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
What?
And they are hid in prison houses.
Hey, brother, bro, you wearing that shirt that says fear no man but God? Bro, we, the true Jews, will be hidden in prison houses and called the N-word. Right. We are the true Jews, bro. We need to keep the commandments, because this ain't it. Right. We can't even get niggas to show up to an HBCU game. Right. Look at this. Because in 2 weeks from now, they're going to have the Texas versus OU game, the Red River rivalry. And this is going to be packed. Right. It's going to get to a point where it's going to be hard to even set up signs. They can show up for their stuff, but y'all can't show up for y'all stuff. What's up with that, though? Y'all can't show up for y'all own stuff. Historically, black college, we couldn't even go to college at one point. We had to create our own stuff to go to college to get higher education. And y'all can't even support that? Y'all can't support that? Our people is as foolish as hell. Go back to this Hosea. We're going to hit this a little bit more. Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, from the top. Hear the word of the Lord, O children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Yeah, we're going to go back to this controversy because the Lord still has a controversy with you niggas, man. I'm going to call it how it is. Like how Isaiah said, oh sinful nation. What he meant to say is sinful niggas. That's right. That's the word it should have been. Go ahead.
There is no faithfulness or steadfast love, and no knowledge of God in the land. There is swearing, lying, murder, stealing, and committing adultery.
Now check that out. Check this out, right? Ain't that in every drill song? Then they just take somebody's girl. Then they just shoot somebody. Then aren't they truce breakers? Everything you see in Romans 1, really, right? That's in every drill song that you hear right now in 2024, and since it's existed, actually, right? The Lord has a controversy with us. This is why we're the way we are. This is why we don't care about nothing. This is why every nation can come here, get a home loan, have a house, move the rest of them over here, send money over there, and prosper in a land that ain't theirs. But we can't. Being here for centuries. This is why. Y'all have a controversy with the same God you say you believe in. Keep going.
They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed.
Bloodshed follows bloodshed. Don't get me started about O-Block, right? What about Fort Murder Worth, right? Let's talk about various places, Guns Point in Houston, right? Let's talk about all this. Blood follows blood, right? Keep going.
Therefore the land mourns, and all who dwell in it languish, and also the beasts of the field and the birds of the heavens and even the fish of the sea are taken away.
Now check that out. That's in the curses. That's a curse. That's a lack of being able to prosper. Right? All that's taken away from us because we have a controversy with our God. And as long as we continue to be that way, we will continue to be in ruin. Right. That's what's going to happen. Keep going.
Yet let no one contend, and let none accuse, for with you is my contention. O priest, you shall stumble by day. The prophet also shall stumble with you by night, and I will destroy your mother. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
What?
Destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So this is going into our priests. Our priests, you go to the Christian church, the Baptist church, the Catholic church, the Pentecostal church, they have no understanding whatsoever. None. And they're there to just collect a check. I've seen it. I know people who personally do it on purpose, get drugs, get on drugs, get high, go teach, all that, right? I've heard about that in the Christian church when I lived in Waco, Texas. That's what y'all do. That's why we perish. Y'all go to these church houses looking for spirituality, and these people are spiritually dry. They don't have that water. They don't have that living water. These people are dry. That's why hell has enlarged itself to kill us, to destroy us. That's why death follows us. Keep going.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because you have rejected knowledge. I reject you from being a priest to me.
And that's what happens, right? Give me Psalms 110, 111 verse 10, right? Because when you go to seminary school, and I've done when I did Uber for a little bit, I talked to people who went to seminary school. They have no basis on the commandments. They start in the New Testament. All they know is Paul's epistles. I've had various conversations with them, so emphatically I can say y'all don't keep the commandments. Right. Y'all don't know the Old Testament. That's why y'all don't understand knowledge.
Psalms chapter 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
So this is where you start. The fear of the Lord.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So I'd ask a Christian, does this not apply no more? You can now have an understanding of the Bible, skipping Genesis through Malachi. You can now have a good understanding. Well, yeah, Genesis through Malachi. I don't want to even throw a monkey wrench up, right? You can now have a good understanding. No, that doesn't work that way. Like, y'all, that's why when we ask y'all about things, like Matthew chapter 5, Matthew 6, I forgot which one, where Christ talks about if you look upon a woman, look upon a woman to lust after her, you committed adultery. They think it's unlawful to look at any woman and want her. And the reason why you have that understanding is because you don't keep the commandments.
Right.
You don't understand Leviticus 20. You don't understand Numbers. You don't understand Deuteronomy. You don't understand none of that. You have no idea what's going on in this book. That's why y'all don't have understanding. So this is still true. You got a precept?
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because you have rejected knowledge. I reject you for being a priest to me.
What's up, bro? You said what? We doing good, man. How you doing? You said what? Oh, praise the Lord, man. Hey, bro, let me have a conversation with you about the Lord. Wait, brother, you ain't got time to talk about the Lord, though?
I'm on the square.
You on the square? What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm a Mason, bro.
You a Mason? Why you a Mason, man?
Man, I'm Mason big time.
Why, though?
Why?
Yeah.
I conversate with you another time. Something I can't share right now.
What you can't share, brother?
Yeah.
My uncle's a Mason.
I'm sharing love. Right?
How are you sharing love, though? What's love according to the Bible?
I like what y'all doing.
You like what we're doing? That's sharing love?
Yeah.
Give me 2 John. Give me 2 John
Hey,
6.
Come out of what come. Come out of what come. Let's do it.
You funny. I'm surprised you know that.
I'm
2 John.
educated.
Okay, brother, let me show you what love is according to the Bible.
2 John chapter 1 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning.
So do you keep the commandments? You compute. That's a weird answer, brother. That is crazy. I'm actually confounded. That was crazy. I compute is
Romans 8.
I compute.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 17. They sacrifice unto devils, not to God.
They do what?
They sacrifice unto devils, not to God.
That's what they be doing in them lodges, bro. Like y'all know y'all be doing that, bro. Let's be honest, right? And then and I'm gonna be quite frank, right? You have the black Masons, right? Because you know they don't let them into the higher up stuff of what the white Masons do. They allow y'all to have that thinking y'all do stuff. Y'all really don't do things, right? Y'all go there, y'all put on them silly ass. What did Chris Rock take off that silly ass hat, right? Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 8. This people draw nigh to me with their mouth and honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
And we see that all the time. That's a great precept. Our people say God, Jesus, 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 saved and sanctified, but we actually go in this book, you're not living none of that. Right. Y'all not living none of that. And what's saved and sanctified, right? Grace, all these Bible vocabulary words, but y'all actually don't follow this book. Because following this book comes with you not making compromises with this world. Right. You being unspotted by this world. And y'all choose to be completely spotted by this world. Not like a little he messing up here and there, right? A little show some grace. No, you're literally spotted by it. You're a walking image of the damn beast.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 14. For God shall bring every work unto judgment.
The Lord will bring every work into judgment. What's up? What you say?
He said that's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm about to say.
He said that's right. That's an Israelite, nigga. That's right.
Hey, brothers, man, y'all believe in God? How you show God that you love Him?
Right.
You pray? That's it? What's the other things though?
Actions.
Actions? What are those actions?
Living your life in a certain way.
What kind of way?
Serving others.
What is that, brother? Because to me, loving God is keeping His commandments. Do you keep His commandments?
Try to. Everybody try to.
I wouldn't say everybody try to. I say a lot of people don't care about it. What about pork? You eat pork?
No, I eat pork, but I don't want to eat pork.
You know that's one of His commandments, not to eat it. That's Leviticus 11. You can't say you love God and eat pork at the same time, brother. That those two things can't exist in the same space.
Is that on 10 Commandments?
What?
That's 10 Commandments?
There's more than 10 commandments, brother. There's more than 10. I don't know why you think you want something off of that. There's way more than 10 commandments, brother.
That's right.
Because if it's just 10 commandments, you can grape somebody then. Hey, brother, I like how when you was right here, you had nothing to say. But when you're all across the street, you have everything to say. Right? That's great. Our people is lost. Our people are finished, brother. They are absolutely finished.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 14. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
The Lord's going to bring everything into judgment. So like the previous Bible verse said about how y'all say God, Jesus, Jesus, grace, grace, saved, sanctified, but y'all hearts are far from Him. The Lord is going to bring all that into judgment someday. And you know what that's going to, you know what form that's going to take? When you look up in the sky and see a missile coming down to this place. When it says Satan 2 right there, and it's going to blow this place up. You're going to be praying to God, right? That missile's going to make contact with the earth, and you're going to get burnt up.
That's right.
That's what that judgment looks like. When you could have lived your life like this. Y'all know y'all don't live right. That'd be the crazy. Y'all say y'all love God. Y'all say y'all saved and sanctified. But you know, when you lay your head down at the pillow, you didn't give it your all. You didn't care about it. You didn't care about nothing, right? You just love this world and you want to continue to be spotted by it.
Luke chapter 6 and verse 46. And why call ye me, Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?
Oh, yes. Perfect precept. Y'all, everybody wants to call themselves a Christian, but don't do nothing Christ says. Y'all bear grudges. You hate your brother, right? What else? You plot against your brothers. You hate, you eat pork. That's another one. You eat seafood, shrimp, crab, lobster. You do X, Y, and Z God tells you not to do, right? But we'll go on Sunday, have a Jesus piece on, the biggest hat you can find, and say you love Jesus, and fall out.
Right.
How many of us got grandmothers that have fell out in church?
Right.
I done seen way too many. I done seen they come and just throw a towel on her. As soon as she leave, go to Luby's, get a damn seafood platter. Goddamn seafood powder, bro. Got catfish. I've been through it. I lived this. This is my life. But what happened to me is the Lord sent His Son to draw me into it. And not just me, everybody here.
That's right.
That's why we keep the commandments.
That's right.
The Lord has to draw you.
That's right.
And that's what He did. Hey, brother, those crosses on your shirt? Are those crosses on your shirt? Right there. Stars? You believe in God? How you show God you love Him? What else you got to do? Because, I mean, you got people on death row for murdering people praying. That's not complicated, brother. You either know or you don't know. And it's okay if you don't know. It's okay if you don't know. We're here to teach people, right? Let me show you something. Go back to 1 John. Go back to 1 John 5, verse 3. Brother, you ain't got to turn around, man. I'm doing this for you. Let me show you something real quick.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
We do what?
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
So that's how we show we love God. So next time you walk up to somebody and somebody asks you, how do you love God? You have to tell them you keep the commandments. That's what you're supposed to do. That should be the easiest thing to pay. Like if you've been in church, watch it, y'all gotta really realize this something real fast. As long as we've been doing this, right? One of the first things you learn in the truth is 1 John 5 verse 3. This is the love of God. You have to really think about people have gone from being a baby all the way to a full-grown adult, not being able to articulate that. That's crazy. That you've given so much money to this place, so much time, you have so much reverence for the pastor, and you yourself have no idea what's going on between these chapters. That's right. No idea. That is crazy, bro. Our people are lost, and they need this. This is why I love doing this. Because I see the state of my people, and I realize more work has to be done. That's why Yahweh said the laborers are few, but the harvest is plenty, man. Right. Go ahead.
Limitation, chapter 4, verse 17. And for us, our eyes have yet failed us. For our vain help and our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us.
We watch for a nation that cannot save us. America don't even try to save us. America does the best to do the opposite of salvation for the black man. It is straight hardcore bondage here. And it's worse than what we had in chattel slavery because y'all don't even know. You don't even know. You literally enjoy it. That's Isaiah 30. You enjoy this. You made a covenant with death and you enjoy this type of slavery. Because before they coming out with whips, they say they don't want to see nothing but elbows. No, what did the slave masters used to say? They want to see elbows, assholes, and elbows. Right? That's what you was doing. That's what you had to do. Now, here come the white man, oh, we're going to give you a check. You can spend your little bullshit paycheck on that and do whatever you want to do. While they're sitting at the house, wake up every day, and now they got an extra $1 million in their bank account. Y'all don't, and that's the same people running this place. How could you tell me you understand what I go through in my plug? Give me that in Psalm 73, right? I'm going to end it off on it. Give me that Psalm 73. Y'all want to vote for Camilla Harris, talk about middle class this, middle class that. You grew up in 73.
Bring it out,
73. It's 73. Now, where it says they're corrupt, probably where it says they're not in trouble like us. But like I was saying, she grew up in a rich household. She grew up with parents who, what's that? Yeah, she grew up in a household where he had a mom and her dad, and they both had high dollar jobs, right? So, what's up? Verse 8? No, that's not what I want. The one where it says they're not in trouble like us. You got that? Yeah, verse 5. Give me that.
Psalm chapter 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men.
They're not in trouble like us. They don't have to worry about the plight we have to worry about, bro. We start up in our lives probably in a shitty neighborhood. Why is that? Because of redlining created to where we stay segregated after segregation is over with. That's why when you go, if anybody has a Chase app, if you scroll all the way down, on every page, it says they're an equal opportunity lender. You know why they had to do that? Because they didn't used to be equal opportunity lenders. Right. They lended you money to go to get houses in places where they wanted you to go. That's redlining. We grew up in shitty places, had to go through our people in the curses, had to go through maybe having both parents. Hopefully, some of us didn't have no parents. We had to get it on our damn own. Go into an orphanage. What's it called? An orphanage and adoptions. Foster care. We had to go. That's our life. Y'all are not living that.
Right.
Y'all don't have to deal with that. Y'all don't have to deal with going through it. We are people who are descendants of the people who grew up in the 80s. What happened in the 80s? They planted crack houses and they planted crack inside of our neighborhoods. You know how destructive that was?
Right.
You know how destructive that was?
Right.
And you saw niggas be like, okay, I can get an opportunity, let me sell this stuff, right? And what happened when black people sell crack? They get harsher punishments than the white people who had regular cocaine. That right there is an agenda. Y'all have done whatever y'all can to put us in jail, put us in a bad situation, continue to create a system so we stay either imprisoned or enslaved by you, and if we don't like it, y'all gonna do something to make our life even harder till we pick one. Y'all don't live life like how we do. So for me to sit here and try to vote for a damn asshole who's saying something like, I had a small loan of $1 million, and then this woman right here talking about middle class stuff like that, while at the same time in California disproportionately locked up black people, and this woman is supposed to be the God for black people, the savior for black people, and I'm supposed to vote for her. Damn that.
That's right.
Damn America, damn the presidency, right? Damn all that. I know who I'm voting for, Yahweh. That's who I'm voting for. This is our God, and that's who's gonna save me. Give me Hosea 13, man. Give me Hosea 13.
Yeah. Neither are they plagued like other men.
Everything I just said is that verse. They are not plagued like other men. You don't gotta worry about stuff like that. Y'all credit score being the 800. Y'all ain't gotta worry about when you become an adult and you check your credit, and now you got a light bill in your name, then you owe AT&T, I owe AT&T. I'm trying to figure out how the hell that happened. Right? I've never had AT&T, right? Y'all don't gotta worry about stuff like that. Go ahead.
Verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
They have more than heart could wish, bro. Y'all have just having a stable neighborhood, a stable family. That's more than we could ever see. All of us have a damn trauma story in our family somewhere. All of us, whether it's our literal nuclear family or the people around us. That's our life. Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 13, verse 9. He destroys you, O Israel, for you are... He destroys you, O Israel, for you...
You're in the ESV? Put that in the KJV. I need the KJV for that one.
I got you.
He already got it.
It's a lot. Okay. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 13, verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself.
That's the one I want. Israel, hold up. Israel, you have destroyed yourself. Let's go back to what we started with. Y'all have destroyed yourselves through your sin, through your greed, through your envy, through everything that's detrimental to a people and a nation.
Right.
We've destroyed ourselves, and it's time for us to come back to our God. It's time for us to elect our God. It's time for us to choose our God. Because this is not it. Seeing black people not even want to show up for an HBCU game, and two notable teams, two notable colleges, when we had to build up our own colleges so that we can get school, so we can have a higher education. That's a shame. All of this is a shame. And y'all same niggas will be out here when Texas and OU play.
That's right.
That is crazy, bro. That is a tear in my eye if I've ever seen it. Finish this.
O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me is thine help.
So in Yahweh is our help. That's who we need to choose, and that's who we need to elect. You got a precept? Go ahead.
Psalms 119 and verse 136. Rivers of waters run down mine eyes, because I keep not thy law.
Jesus, that's a perfect precept. That is a perfect precept. I like this reading. I like this brother, man. You're a good brother, bro. Read it again.
Psalms chapter 119 and verse 136. Rivers of waters run down mine eyes, because I keep not thy law.
And that's how I feel right now, really. Seeing how our people are, seeing how I've seen more white people than I've seen black people here.
Right.
At the HBCU Classic during the game.
Right.
This is crazy. But like I said, bro, we need to elect Yahweh, who you know is Jehovah. We need to elect Yahweh Shai, who you know is Jesus. That's their true names, right? Yahweh Shai and Yahweh, and that's who's going to deliver us out of here. But with that, I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.
Shalom.